Okay, we're recording now. But anyway, 5-second rule. Like I said, I've already read it once this year, and I'm listening to it again because I just feel like she's talking straight to me. Like, it's a girlfriend talking to me. She's not telling me I'm lazy, or she's not sitting there telling me, like, just sleep less and wake up earlier and do more. Like, it's all those things. Like, I felt as though in 2017, I was trying to read, like, all the leadership books and read all the business books and, like, read all the things to really get my business moving forward because I started stalling out in my 3rd year. And so I was doing all the things I thought I was supposed to do, but it wasn't what I needed in that season. And so everything I would read would just make me feel worse. Like, I actually went to therapy, I think it was in December, and I was talking to my therapist, and I was like, I was listening to this book, and I just, like, felt my anxiety kick in as he was, like, talking about, you just need to do more. And I was like, I can't do more. Like, I have a baby on the way, my 3rd one, my husband is gone all the time. Like, I literally am already a perfectionist, and so somebody telling me I'm not doing enough when I'm already doing everything that I can do, and I'm sleeping 6 hours a night and, like, need to be doing more of that just to take care of myself so I can take care of everybody else. Like, it was one of those moments. So for me, the 5-second rule is kind of just this way for her to say, you know, like, when I'm not doing what I need to be doing, when I am slacking in the moment, when I'm sitting here, like, scrolling through Netflix instead of messaging someone, it's a way for me to put myself in check in that exact second to just say, all right, this is what I need to be doing. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Like, do it now. It's now or never.
Right.
I really, really, really liked it. So I recommend that one, Melissa.
Okay, I will read that one. And have you read The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck?
Haven't listened to it yet, but I've heard really great things.
Do that, because when you mentioned therapy, that helped me out a lot. The first chapter was like, oh my God. Like, stop. Just stop. You're giving too many F-bombs away. You need just, they don't matter. Stop it. They're yours. Keep them. Stop.
Okay. So how is everybody else doing?
Oh. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling back in my groove. Oh, sorry, Stacy.
Go ahead.
I'm feeling back in my groove a little bit more, which is nice. Like, I'm actually sitting down and getting conscious work done instead of being like, yeah, I'll just message this person. Like, I'm actually writing lists again, which is good. You know me, I'm a true sapphire, so I don't want to do anything that's boring or not fun for me. And so tracking is really hard for me in that sense. I still need to sit down and actually watch a video on Streak or something like that so I can get my shit together. But for now, I think I'm okay. So,
I mean, can we just get a high five for, like, starting? 4 years into the business of not tracking, and you're tracking. So,
I mean, I have these, like, notebooks of, like,
really
people's names randomly thrown in there, but I just don't know where they are or how long ago it was that I did that. And I have, like, a big problem with videos, guys. Like, I think I need attention deficit disorder pills or something, because literally as soon as somebody goes live on the video, I'm like, and I just walk away. Like, I can't even start watching it. I don't, it's terrible. I don't know what my deal is with videos.
I think that explains why when you said, I don't watch those videos, I'm like, I will watch a video I will watch videos when I'm in the bathroom, while I'm cooking, while I'm prepping, while I'm driving, while I'm doing laundry, like, because I'm like info. And that's why, like, I have to read a book, like an audio, like I need all that actually quiets my ear ringing. So, like, for that, it's actually really good. When you said I read 3 books in the beginning of the year, I read like 7 books in a month and a half. I was like, wow. And it started after the 5-second rule also. And it was like, Brittany, stop whining.
Rachel doesn't even mean like recorded videos though. Like that's an absolute dead. She means like she logged on to this call and I was talking and she was like, like I saw it happen.
I mean, it's y'all. There was like, I don't know, a video from Chris Downing that somebody posted in the team page, and like Leslie was basically like, "Everyone needs to watch this video. I am literally in tears," and all of the comments were like, "This video changed my life. Oh my god!" And I started it. I checked this. I was like, 28 minutes. No, I just moved on. I mean, it could have been life changing, and I was still like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I am with you, Stacey. Like, if they're recorded and they're too long, I'm out. It's really hard for me. And I don't know if it's just like my brain has like a list of things that I need to be doing instead of. Like, if I can listen to something while doing something else, that's great. Like, you know, all of my books are pretty much on Audible or, you know, like something that I can listen to. And then if I love them and I feel like there's so many like things in it that I need to like share with my team or like step 1, step 2, step 3, things like that, like actual directions, I'll buy the physical book so that I can have the list to read and see and cross off. But otherwise, I pretty much have to listen to it because otherwise I'll never get it done. Like there's just no time for me to be like, I can't even go to the bathroom without someone barging in. You know what I mean? Like there's no time.
Olga, did you see my comment about Facebook stories?
I did, and I still don't have it. I'm so freaking pissed off about it. Like, I mean, I don't know why.
You logged in and everything?
I've logged in, I've logged out, I've changed it to a business, to a personal account, I've uninstalled it.
Okay.
I've done everything.
It's personal account for me is what I have mine set on because then that goes to your personal Facebook page instead of your biz page because that's like a graveyard over there for me right now.
See, that's my phone. Well.
Right. Okay. So now do you see the spot where it says invite Facebook friends?
Yeah.
Okay. Click on that and let me know if it goes straight to your actual Facebook page or if you have to log in.
No, it goes straight to my Facebook friends.
Okay. Then I don't know. I logged in. I had to log in and then all of a sudden that thing showed up for me again today.
I grabbed Vanessa's phone yesterday and I literally put them side by side. I said, there's no difference. There's no difference.
Except that yours doesn't have that thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like maybe, I mean, because I know that they test things, you know, and they do things. So I wonder if it's just based on, I really don't know. I don't get it, but.
Want to clue everybody else in what you two are secretly talking about?
Oh, sorry. So on Insta Stories, you can, there's like a section on there where you can save it to your Facebook story because now they're basically the same again. And so I'm trying to find my stuff now. Where did I go?
So basically, the story, your Instagram stories goes.
Yeah, like it'll basically share directly to your Facebook stories, which for me is kind of cool because, you know, there's like a different demographic of people that follow here and there. And I'm already like trying to post and remember and do this. So I got really good at Snapchat in the beginning and then I spent all my life on it. So I figure, well, if I can share to Insta stories, I like it. I like the photos better. I don't like doing Facebook stories at all because the photo quality is not the best. I can't write. It's not the same for me, but there is more of the people that actually know me that will relate. Like when I do share 1 or 2 things, I'll have lots of comments, whereas I don't get that.
Okay. Olga, also, does it say under your stories, does it have the option for save to camera roll?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I should be doing.
So maybe you could like do that instead and then just bring it over.
Yeah, that's what I started doing this morning, but then that's another thing I have to add to my list.
Yeah, I know. So for anyone else, if you go into story settings and it says like allow sharing and I have mine saved to archive, which I don't even know what that means. And then
that's awesome.
At the bottom that says share your stories to Facebook. Is the save to archive the little thing where I can add them to my little dots on my page?
So the archive feature, go ahead.
Oh, and that's okay. I actually just looked this up this week because I was like, what is that little save to archive thing? So it's that 24-hour window is dead. Like everybody else can't see it after 24 hours, but you can always see them.
And what you can do great about it is if you have that insights, like, so I don't have time to go every 24 hours and write down if I want to track those people, but I can track back all those posts. So you don't just see the photo, you see who watched it, which is really good. That's most important. And then it's not on your phone, so it's not using up your data. It's your cloud-based. Yeah. And now the discipline has to be go in there every couple of days and talk to those people. So
my problem that I have with Insta Stories is, the polls that everyone does. I don't get alerts for who said what on the polls. So I don't know, so if I'm like, hey, do you want the link for my Biz Up call? Yes or no, then, or whatever the thing is, I don't know how to go back and find those people that said yes or no.
You have to go back to that same post and then click on the people that have viewed your story. And on the top, it's going to tell you the results for who voted. But then again, you have to just remember that,
Okay.
So go back to that story and then click on the names. Because I thought the same thing, like where do they go? Where do your results show?
I mean, it was like
that's another thing, because if you archive it, then you can always see that also.
Okay. Because it was like one day I was getting all these alerts, like so-and-so said yes, or so-and-so. And I was like, cool, this is awesome. And then the next time I tried one, it's like no one said anything. So I actually thought for the longest time that nobody was actually taking my poll. So then I messaged Natasha and I messaged my coach, Michelle, and I was like, can you go take the poll? And Michelle was like, I have been. I was like, well, what the heck?
I thought you just weren't getting the notifications. I didn't realize you didn't know how to see who took the poll. You never told me that, Rachel.
And then I finally went back and I was like, oh, there's a whole bunch of people that had taken this poll. Oops.
So tell me again how you see who took the poll, because I did one yesterday, but I can't really, I see the results, but I don't see how they took it.
Like what their response was?
Yes.
You got to click on the left side, the bottom left side where it tells you who watched that story. Click on there.
Okay.
And do you see now the results of the people? And then on the top, you'll see your answers, yes, no, and who voted.
Oh, look, it's not on here anymore because it's timed out, but I'll look and see. I just know yesterday when I looked at it, I couldn't find it. I mean, it told me what the results were, but I couldn't figure out who had voted. So.
Yeah, and that's why I like the archive, because I can go back. Let me see. First of all, I like taking pictures and saving them. I have very bad memory. I feel like I'm going to be 60 and not remember anything, so I rely on my pictures, or I will. But here, this is a poll. This is January 5th, so it's hard to see. So So then it says 33%, 67, and then if I go to the picture, then it'll tell me on the top, voted yes, voted no, and then the voters right in the bottom, who voted yes. So, I mean, that's a week ago, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, one more question. Does anybody know how to, I've been seeing this on a couple of people's page, another coach's Insta story, and I messaged her to ask her how she did it, and she got all super weird on me, so. Anyway, so basically she has a pink screen, which I know how to do that, and then in the pink screen, she has a small picture, that she had taken from her camera roll. So is she using word swag or something like that to make a pink backdrop? Because I know that word swag has the crop option for Insta stories now. And then another girl had a pink background and then was able to put a video into it.
I mean, are they just doing it on another app and then uploading it?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I don't know.
No, I do almost all my videos in another app and then
that,
upload it.
I think that one is, this is Sabrina talking. I think that one is the little, when you can add different pictures and stickers and stuff to your page. If you go to the one that has your picture on it, it's a little selfie one. So I think you can do a selfie picture and add it to that. And so it makes a little, it adds that little picture. So if you look on your Instagram and then there's Monday and all those stickers, and there's one that has a picture of you on it, you do that.
But Sabrina, you can put your own, if I grab a picture, like right now would be you guys.
Okay, I see this now, this selfie thing.
Then if you push the selfie button and try and take a picture, like you can put your little head right there.
Yeah. I don't know if that's how she's doing it, but that's how I would think.
Yeah, Sabrina, do you know, like, you can't pull pictures from your camera roll, though, and use them in there, can you?
Right. No, I don't think you can. I think, at least when I tried, it was just a selfie. So there's that. I don't know if that helps.
I'm going to play around with word swag because I feel like she's using that somehow. But anyway, like, can I just say, why would you not tell me what you're doing? Like, that annoys the hell out of me. Like, just say, hey, I'm using this app. I'll figure it out myself, but just tell me what app you're using. Don't just be like, it's a thing that I found.
Yeah. I've messaged, I'll message anybody. Like, I messaged Jatana Jackson. She says that she uses iMovie. My success partners are laughing. Because I'm sitting there yesterday watching the business videos, and I'm messaging Casey Fitzgerald, like, hey, I asked Jatana Jackson, like, how do you do it to where you're dancing and moving so fast? And there's words. She's like, oh, I use iMovie. But, well, actually, she just said iMovie. She has one-word answers, which is fine. You know, she has 70,000 followers, so.
I just want to know how everybody's using iMovie for these, because I can't get my iMovies to not go vertical, or like, you know, if they're vertical videos, how do you get the black on the sides gone?
You can zoom, you can change it. I know I can do that on my computer, where I can like crop, because I recorded, so I use Zoom to record Chris Downing's video that he did in one of his Facebook groups, and I wanted to show it on my Facebook group for my challenge group, but I didn't want to like show like, here's Chris Downing and here's my empty chair while I'm recording it on Zoom. So I actually cropped the video. So you can crop video somehow. I don't remember, but I'll have to find out how. It's like on the top, there's like a crop version. And so I guess that changes.
I definitely don't use iMovie on my computer ever. Like, it's been 3 years. If I can't do a video, like, because that's just, for me, too much work and too much time to be like, you know, getting up at 4:30 or 5 a.m. and then like getting this video done and posted on all of my sites before my kids wake up. Like, I'm not saving it on my phone, taking the videos on my phone and then sending them to my computer and then editing them and then sending them back to my phone so I can get them on Instagram. Like, she's got a nanny or something.
There's been times that I thought, this is yesterday's day. Because how did you get all this done? And it's 6 a.m. Like, when did this happen?
That's what I said to Rachel, that there's no way Jatana is getting all of that done. And like, her lashes on before her workout at 4 a.m.
I said that yesterday too. I'm like, do you just like, is everything permanent? Like,
I really want to ask her that question, guys. We don't even know.
No, I do know, because we had this conversation in Houston.
Every time I see her in the morning at 4 o'clock, I like turn to my husband and I'm like, how?
Rachel was like, I want to be her in my next life. And I was like, I don't. That's way too much work. Oh, God. Okay, so how's everybody else doing? And
I'm sorry.
Questions or struggles or successes? I really love success stories.
Cutting out.
That people want to share.
Vanessa has a question, I think.
Who are you guys talking about? I totally.
Jackson. I was talking to you about her yesterday, the one I showed you yesterday.
Perfect.
She's
for that shit.
Miss Virginia.
Yeah.
That's who we're talking about.
So yay, I made Success Club 10 this morning.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
It's
Stacy.
all rolling.
That's
And as far as like videos, I use Video Shop more than anything.
Oh, what's that?
Like Video Shop,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I use for almost all my videos. And you can splice, you can speed up, you can slow down, you can crop, you can do anything, and you can change like the color, you know, like the filter on it. You can change filters.
And can you do like vertical videos?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Video
Yes.
Shop.
Yeah, Video Shop. And Stacy, I just found another app. It's called Hyperlapse, HYPER Lapse. I found that my videos on Video Shop, because I have so many pictures and whatnot, They took forever, but hyperlapse records your video and so quickly turns it into a quick, like it makes it super fast. It's a great app. I'd recommend anybody to get that. It's the fastest one. I mean, it took a 30-minute workout and within 3 seconds it was a 1-minute thing. Like that was like that.
Way too long to like make all these videos. And then you're like talking about how do you crop a picture and have like all the pink around it, whatever. I actually do that in Photofy. So you can like go to your borders and change the color of the border, and then you can just shrink the picture down. And that way when you post it on Instagram or on your on like Facebook stories or whatever, because you know how you take that picture and you put it on Instagram, it chops off the sides of it, so you're not like seeing the whole picture. So that's how I do that. I just put it in Photofy, pull it down, change the color of the border, and then when I put it into Instagram, I can doll it up with all the, the stickers and the writing and whatever I want. So it takes an extra step, but
I mean, any of that's going to anyway. So
yeah.
Photofy is also really good to like save templates on your phone. Like if you already know that you're gonna, like if you're calling out your coaches or whatever, you can actually create an image, and they have an amazing selection of like free pictures. Like it's really beautiful stuff instead of you having to search online and whatnot. I use Photofy for pretty much everything. And if you already know that this is going to be like the background of something, then there's a little thing on the top that says save. And so then now you're creating stuff, and then all I have to do is add the picture or add these letters, So it saves up. And I think that one you had to pay for, right? It was like $2.99. I think so, but it's worth it.
Video Shop. I think you pay for Video Shop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. No, so Photofy is free. Yeah.
Photofy is free, but Video Shop.
Yeah.
Photofy, you pay to get rid of the watermark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've stopped trying to be cute like Jatana in the mornings. I was like, no, that's not me, and that's probably not my followers. So in order to be relatable, they're just going to get me like this because.
I look exactly the same when I wake up as I do when I go to bed.
Hey, off topic, real quick. Stacy, I met you at Super Saturday.
Hey, yeah.
Hello. I posted a bunch of videos that I took since I couldn't work out. I was the one taking a bunch of videos. They're in the event. If you want to go save them and use them, you can. And then that's all. I have to go into physical therapy. So.
Nice to know you're on my team. I actually didn't realize that there.
Yeah. So nice to meet you.
Yes, too.
Nice coffee talk. See you guys all later.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for hopping on.
Yep.
All right. Does anybody have anything else? We have like just over 9 minutes. Any questions? Anything? Okay, Rachel, before she loses herself and stops paying attention completely.
I'm trying to figure out Photofy and I can't do it, guys. I don't know. And you can't do a video to show me because I'm not going to watch it.
Sheena, I saw your face when I just called her out, but she called herself out at the very beginning of this call and was like, I can't pay attention for more than like 4 seconds.
Yeah, I make my upline coach crazy because I'm just like, and my upline coach is my daughter, so you know that I already make her crazy. And she'll send me these videos, and I'm like, nope, you're going to have to find a shorter one because I'm not going to watch that one.
I love videos. I just love. It's either that or watching TV, and I don't watch TV anymore. So it's like, okay, give me something.
Have you guys ever watched any videos that, like quick, short videos that teach people how to use these apps? Because my entire downline's like, I don't understand graphics. And I'm like, you guys, this is the easiest thing in the world. Like, draw a box, fill it with a photo. Like, here's your text box, put it in. And they're all like, I can't get it. It takes too much time. I'm like,
I mean, like years ago when I was brand new, I watched, like, that's how I learned PicMonkey. Because, like, I felt like, you know, that was when, like, our team was exploding, and then Anita and Raina and Leslie started doing, like, all these super cute things. Like, it went from, like, we were all average to they were, like, above average. And I was like, how do I, like, make my background disappear so it's just me? And, like, all of that stuff. So, you know, years ago, that's how I learned how to do PicMonkey and, like, Rona designs. Like, those were the ones we used all the time. And that's what it was. I mean, it really does come down to, like everything, right? If you really want to know, there's a way to learn.
So did you watch videos? You have them somewhere?
Yeah, they were on YouTube.
Yeah.
You just YouTubed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, even Anita at one point, like, made all these videos, like, or was sharing them, like, how to use PicMonkey, like, PicMonkey tutorial, like, whatever tutorial. Like, they're totally there. And if you just YouTube, like, PicMonkey tutorial, you'll get 600 of them. Because, like, all the top Beachbody coaches have done them or paid someone to do them or, like, you know, whatever.
Hey, Olga, which one was the template one you said that you can save?
That's Photify, yeah. And then also the actual most favorite feature that I like from Photify is the fact that when I tell it it's done, it automatically saves my picture to my photos. It's not telling me where to, like, it's not another step like, okay, now save here or download, you know, which other apps do have that. So it's like an extra step. As soon as I tell it I'm done, it's already on my camera roll. It's good to go. And then I'll do several edits. Sometimes I'll use the same picture and I'll change things. Like, I'm doing a 30-day happiness challenge that's not fitness related. And so I have 4 different colors, and I did the entire calendar at once by just changing the letters, done, changing, done, changing, done. And I had all these photos saved already. It is from a lot of, like, I've used Rona, I've used a whole lot of different apps. I think Photify is like the most, like, easiest to use for even, like, newbies. So, and there are some tutorials. I just looked it up, and there's, like, a whole bunch of videos on YouTube. So
thank you. And I'll be hopping off pretty soon, guys, so got an appointment.
No problem. There's only 5 minutes left, Sabrina.
I did figure out how to do the fancy text in case anybody needs to know how to do that.
Okay.
It's hype type. And you want to pay for it because otherwise it will, like, show a if you don't pay for it, then it shows a like a little tag at the bottom that says hype type. But you can go in and you can add a picture, and then you click on that and it shows you, like, hey guys. And so then it'll say like that. But then up at the top, it says made with hype type.
Oh,
So you'll want to take that out. Otherwise, everybody else would be able to figure out what that is too. And then, you know, everybody would be doing it. So
that's why she didn't want to tell you, Rachel.
I know. Actually, Bree is the one that told me, and she was like, shh, don't tell anyone. Keep it on the download. And I was like,
and now I'm recording this, and I'm going to share it on the team page, so Bree's going to know.
We don't share the video.
Yeah, see, we're not sharing this video now, Natasha. Just delete it. Your computer wasn't able to do it correctly.
I am on my air.
Yeah. It just disappeared. I don't know. I don't have enough memory.
Like, stories share thing. It's not there for everybody.
Yeah.
So I have a quick question. I asked this of everybody, or I asked this to everybody. So who does run an app group and a Facebook group, or who does one or the other? Like, for me, that's like a key thing to know when I'm hearing people and what they do and their success. Is like, I want to know that basic. Like, what do you do? Does that make sense?
Okay, so the last time I ran an app group and a Facebook group was for my Core to Force Challenge group. It went really, really, really well. So honestly, I don't know why. I've just been like, no, since then. But basically what I did, and it was because we needed elite points. Like, they were giving extra elite points if you had at least 12 people in the app or something like that. I don't know. They did something.
That counts? That's something that's
more. This was like a bonus thing because people were trying to get that ATV. Like, I think at that time, like some of the coaches were like going to be top 10, but not be elite coaches because they couldn't cover the ATV that they had had in the past. So basically I sent everyone an email and I was like, hey, welcome to the Coeur d'Alene test group. You're going to download this app and, you know, you're going to get an invite from me that says this. This is all, the only thing this is for you to check in and do your pictures and measurements and your Shakeology and your workout. So I can go in and see that you are actually doing your stuff. All of our content is going to be in the Facebook page. But they love that. Like, they actually really like the app a lot. And so I would have people screenshotting their stuff from the app, and then other people would be like, what is this that you're doing? And they're like, it's the app that Rachel told us to get on, like, and you know, stuff like that. So it is really cool. I think I want to do it for 80-Day Obsession, just because it'll probably have, like, Autumn will probably be on there, and Carl will send some stuff over there, you know, and you can click on that and let them know that, or like you can put in there, do you want Carl to make posts and stuff like that, which I don't know how I feel about those. It's pretty obvious that it's like a fake post going in there, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, so they really I like being able to go in there and be like, well, I haven't seen this girl in a week and she hasn't been doing her workouts. Let me reach out to her. But because that gets lost in the Facebook group, I feel like.
It does, and I cannot track it for my life, you know? And at the same time, I've been a coach that hasn't really done the checking in personally part. Like, I see you engage and all that stuff, and we're talking and whatnot. But then when the conversation comes down to actually, okay, tell me how many times you've worked out or whatnot, that's not actually happening enough for me. And that's where I need to get better. So when they were talking about it yesterday in the Kansas City, like in the Super Sunday, I do this, I do that. That's what I wish they would have said. Like, yeah, I do both. But one of the girls said, yeah, I'm going in and checking if you're doing it or not. I'm like, are we missing a mark here? Because I'm not using the app now. I'm not following it. I haven't posted.
I am totally tracker. Totally. And my gals love it. I even asked them, do you want me to go to Facebook? And they're like, absolutely not. And the beauty of it is, like, when I put somebody in the tracker now, I tell them, one of my, the only requirement that I have for you to be in my group is that you are logging your workout and logging your Shakeology. I wish there was a way for us to have them log their food in that. That would be really, really awesome. We need that third component in there. But I'm like, even if you missed, I want you to log it and be accountable and tell us why you missed.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they had to go in there and log why they missed, they're probably going to hit play and do at least a 20-minute workout, if nothing else. You know, I've had so much great engagement. I can do challenges from there. Like, we have a weekly challenge every Monday morning. Like,